Susie works in a shoe shine shop. Where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, she shines.
Ooh, you didn't mess up one time. I was waiting for the big SH. You were already in it. Remember this, y'all. Casting directors are going to listen to the first 3 seconds. If you don't get me at hello, I'm gone. Okay, Corey, come on with the men, folks. Represent.
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.
Very nice. Very nice. Now do it again. I want you to smooth it out like you do in FM radio. You do it. Midnight Soul. I want you to smooth it out. Tell us about Betty.
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter.
Instead of just like, okay, I got to get through the Betty bought some butter. I got to get all the bees and I got to make it. Tell me a story. Remember, whatever we do, we are storytellers. We're not just reading to people. We're not readers. We're actors and storytellers with our voices. So make some colors to that. I mean, just for fun. Give us your berry white, best berry butter berry. But practice that lower range of voice for you. You know, see if you can bring, because you have a beautiful mezzo kind of voice, and just to play with that lower range and storytelling, because you've got the words. I just want to hear the story. Okay, Candace.
Yeah. You know, New York. You need New York. You know, you need unique New York.
New York got major more attitude than that. This is the copy for the new New York Welcome to New York campaign. Okay. Right. You got the big script for the commercial that's going to represent New York City. So let's sell it.
You know, New York. You need New York. You know, you need unique New York.
Yep, that's it. See what a different look, one attitude change. And a point of view is important. A point of view. What is your point of view? That's what's going to make it interesting in texture. You know, New York. You need New York. Come on, you know you need unique New York. I mean, you could play it anyway. There is no right and wrong, folks. It's what you bring, what you shape out of this. They'll know it when they hear it. So take those chances. When you first did it, you were a reader. When you did it a second time, you were the commercial voice. What do they need about New York? You know New York. Dun-dun-dun. I'm seeing Broadway. I'm seeing Times Square. I'm walking through Harlem on Sunday. I'm going through the MoMA. You know New York. And you know you live in Pittsburgh. You ain't had no culture ever. You need New York. Gamora's next.
Susie works in a shoe shine shop. Where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, she shines.
Oh, you didn't mess up one time. I was waiting for the big SH. You know, you sounded so beautiful and grounded. You know, that's somebody who really approached the mic well. You were already in it. Remember this, y'all. Casting directors are going to listen to the first 3 seconds. If you don't get me at hello, I'm gone. And that confidence that you had in your voice meant everything. Get another one.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he?
What I try to do is try to make every sentence sound different. You know, we don't have but so much little bitty copy. So show them what you got. You can show levels of, you know, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Was it? 3 different attitudes. That doesn't always work. Most of the time it does. So take those sentences and give each one its own part of the story. Each sentence has a different piece of information it's in part of. So that's going to help you tell the story. Does it get deeper? Or is this when the story changes? Or there's a beat. When I say a beat, it means that there's a shift, a little shift. You know, my favorite one is, I was so sick, I was about to jump out the window. And then I took Alka-Seltzer and felt so much better. You see the switch. There's a beat in it. Mom and Dad were coming home and everything was fine. And then Dad made a phone call. Things weren't so good anymore. 3 beats there. The phone call is a whole different story than, you know, see. So try to tell stories, but it's beautiful. You sound beautiful. And just give me more storytelling in those things. And let's practice making each sentence have its own delightful message.
I slit the sheet, I slit. And on the slitted sheet, I sit.
Okay, now do it this time like, give them attitude, baby. Yeah, I did it. I own this.
I slit the sheet I slit. And on the slitted sheet, I sit.
Girl, if them first 3 seconds counted, you got them. But look at that, how the attitude changed everything. The first audition, they might have gone with somebody else. That last one, she might get the call back.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
probably nobody else came in there like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I slid the sheet. The sheet I slid. And on the slitted sheet, I sit.
There you go. There you go. See that? It was
Okay.
just words until she made it a story. Yeah, I did it. That's my point of view. I'm going to sit here and you can sit here too. But she had a point of view, which gave her a certain attitude, which gave it a whole different kind of color. Then she could come back and do it sweetly. Upon the shelter I sat and wept. Totally different thing. That's 2 great takes. What? And God, you got a 3rd one? And see, when you work that hard, you got a 4th one in you. Hey, don't forget to like when you like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when the next video is uploaded. And y'all don't forget to sign up for my free webinars on the joys of voice acting.